What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Midwest Whitetail Regional Series, episode 10. I'm here behind my house, messing around with the Latitude saddle. Made my first hunt in it last night, and I'm trying to get a little more comfortable in the edges of the platform, playing with it. Was shooting out of it a little bit yesterday. I really like it. It's really mobile and increases the opportunity of what trees I can get in. I run the Lone Star here. I want to try and work with shooting some different angles out of it, but it's an awesome thing. Makes a lot of trees a little more able for me to get in versus being in a tree stand, especially as a big guy. So excited to continue trying this out. We're going to kick this episode off a little bit differently this week. We're going to start off with a montage of doe kills. The whole team's been out. They've been hammering some does. One of the things in management is doe management. And then also we fill our freezers on it. You know, everybody who hunts pretty much exclusively loves venison. And it's one of my favorite things to eat, always in my household. So comment below, tell me what your favorite is, and we can all try new recipes out together. So as you guys can tell by the title of the video, there's a lot more to come after this doe montage. So we're gonna come back to me after this, and we'll dive into the rest of the meat of the show.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to Midwest Whitetail. Today is October 9th. I have my boyfriend behind the camera. Just looking forward to tonight, should be good. Oh, shoot. Oh! What is it? A doe. A doe? Look at the blood.
It is Sunday, October 12th, and we're down at the lake tonight. One strategy we're employing here for mature bucks is not on a stand that you don't have a good wind for. So we're down here for a doe tonight. Shaking a little.
You are?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Listen, if you're not shaking after shooting a doe, any deer, then just give it up.
Nice shot, honey. Just made it to the blind. Got everything all situated and set up. Feels pretty good. Feel like we got a good shot tonight. Temps are dropping. Sitting on some green monster buck greens, and like I said, it feels good. Deer should be up on their feet.
I see her. Let's go.
Hey, good job. Perfect.
Alright guys, it's October 18th. I fully anticipate, with it being a little warmer out, that they'll be here in this food plot, hopefully hitting this water hole. It's getting to that time of year, we're excited, and we'll see what happens.
Super excited. It's the first hunt on the Sky High Farm this year, and we're only sitting about maybe 85 yards from where we found Floppy's shed this winter, so.
Got some meat for the freezer. Arrows performed wonderfully. We appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are having good luck this season. And thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail.
So as you can see, a ton of great shots in there and a lot of venison for the freezer. So congrats everybody, awesome stuff. Love to see it, keep hammering them. I love to shoot does myself, so we're gonna keep after it. On this show, as you guys saw, Jeff Deets has an incredible encounter with a giant deer. I mean, this is a deer I filmed late season. I found it shed this year, and it made a huge jump, and he passed it at point blank range. So you guys are gonna get that hunt, an encounter out of Missouri with Cory Buchanon, awesome shooter encounter. And then finally, Hope Wolfe has a full draw encounter with a buck. You know, she's this close, it's almost gonna happen. So keep after it, Hope and Cory. Excited to see what you guys put together. So that's what's on this episode. It's gonna be awesome stuff. And I'm just gonna catch up to speed on a whole bunch of people real quick before we dive in. Missouri, Aiden and Avery Epperson have been out. They have not seen Mr. Brightside, but they have had a big deer show up. I think they're calling him Mr. 12. Looks like a stud, and hopefully they can catch up with him. Also in Missouri, you know, Matt Hudson, he's getting closer to his big 8, I think. You know, he had an incredible hunt the other morning, and I'm excited to see. I know he's going out this afternoon, actually, getting off work early at 1 and going out after him. So he's going to get the boat, go across the lake, and see what happens. In Maryland, Kyle Lawrence actually had another encounter with that deer he calls Pluto that we had on last week's show. John Landwire still hammered down in Kansas going after a big buck. And then Josh Merceberger just made his first hunts of the year in Wisconsin. Had a great encounter while going after a deer he calls the Big Show. And last but not least, let's get to our Southern clan. Thatcher and Lee Bridges made it up to Illinois. They're from Tennessee. They had an awesome youth hunt, almost got it done, but the deer was just a little too far away. Morning hunt, sliding into bedding. It was awesome to watch. And I'm sure they'll be back out there at some point this year. And then finally, David Helmley down in Georgia. He actually just got his food plots planted. They've been so dry down there. They got some rain. He took the opportunity, got them planted, and he's making some hunts around that while getting his work done during the day. So whole team's out. Whole team's hammered down, and there's a lot of great stuff happening. I can't wait to see what the year holds. Without further ado, we're gonna jump into Hope's hunt, and then we're gonna go to Corey's, and we're gonna wrap things up with Jeff. Hope you guys enjoy the show. If you haven't had a chance, last week we launched 3 awesome episodes, some great encounters, and then Kane Gillette's boy got his first deer. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to Midwest Whitetail. Today is October 19th, and it's our first major cold front of the year. Our wind is just perfect for this spot tonight. The weather is perfect. It's nice and sunny, and we set out a decoy for tonight. The leaves have fallen, and we're hoping to rattle a little bit, make some calls maybe, and the deer that are bedded up on the hill can kind of see into this food plot. So we're hoping with the decoy, maybe they will come into the food plot in front of us and check us out. Should be a really good night. Should have a lot of deer moving, and I'm super excited to see what happens. what an exciting hunt. Got to hear a lot of grunts and growls and got to see a lot of deer and hear a lot of deer moving. It was just super exciting. That buck never got in the clearing, but maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Have a big anatomy test tomorrow, but it was such an awesome hunt to be out there with my dad tonight. Thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail.
Well, it's October 19th. Just got down here to our bottoms out here at the home farm. All of a sudden I just got slipped across the creek. I actually forgot my rangefinder, so I had to run back to the side by side and get it. But we're all set up in here now. Typically whenever I see a bunch of deer, they're coming off this south hillside here, or what I call the West Ridge. And they come down in here and they filter into this, I call it, it's like a big bowl. And they mill around in here eating on acorns. It's like a staging area for them before they go across the creek and out to our big ag field. By now it's starting to get dark by 7. We're in here after, of course, the short brown 9, who I haven't had on camera for, seems to be a week and a half, 2 weeks now. But a couple of the bucks that Cole's been getting up top, that Gus, which is that one that's got the double split G2s on both sides. And then we also got, it's a real heavy 10. He's got a double brow tine on his right side. Both of those deer within the past few days. One was actually in here yesterday morning at 4:30, and the other one in here at 8:30 the other night. So yeah, with any luck, one of these bucks will show up, and hopefully just a bunch of deer come cruising through here so we can have a good hunt. Respond to it at all. He just kind of kept doing what he was gonna do. We had a couple does come off this hillside, and I guess our wind swirled a little bit and they caught it and blew. We got about 20 minutes left of good light, good camera light. So we're sitting here till dark.
Well, after reviewing that footage, I thought that buck was actually a short brown 9, but he's actually a buck that my brother Cole's been getting pretty frequently on camera the past couple years. He typically leaves though, and we don't see him. But that was actually Gus. Going back looking at footage, you can see that he's got those splits on both sides on his G2s. So pretty cool to see him in person for the first time. We're gonna keep after it this week. We got some really good weather. I know Wednesday it's showing low of 38, and hopefully one of us can connect here pretty soon.
Well, welcome back to Midwest Whitetail. It is, as you can probably tell, a bit windy right now. October 19th. Kind of excited about this hunt tonight. It's officially my first hunt of the season. I've been out a few times last weekend with Kaysen, and kind of in the spot that we've been talking about all year, the long field here. The buck I call Coors has just been hanging out, all year. It's been spending a lot of time here. And then this morning I got pictures of him actually in the Y field, which is west of us. In daylight, like 9:30 on the cuttybacks. But, kind of the thought process, I guess, tonight. The wind's switching. It's really windy today. It's 15, 20 degrees cooler today than it has been. And, I'm thinking with that north wind switching, just think that, deer are going to be on their feet tonight and have a good hunt. We'll see what happens and hopefully be in some action here tonight. With Rosie too, so keep that in mind. Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, she saw him and bumped backwards. Get some good footage on him. That's alright, he might come back. He's a slammer. Well, that's what I was just getting ready to tell you. I haven't seen him in person yet. I'm not completely ruling out shooting him. Yeah, that's Rosie, isn't it? Yes. Just relax. I am. He's gonna walk right through this gap. Are you on him? Yep, I am now. You're good. I'm good right there. Sweet. I'm gonna let him go. I gotta move. I'm gonna have to let him go. You're not gonna shoot. Stay on him. I can open this window. Spooked now. Yet I can't decide. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. Just keep on him. Get some good footage.
Well, we just got back to the house and, we decided to just get out of there quick. We didn't do an interview or anything because the deer that we call Rosie actually showed up and popped out. We had a doe pop out, really big doe, and she kind of acted a little spooky, a little funny, and kept looking back, and all of a sudden he's like, boom, there comes a buck out of the grass patch where they've been coming from. And lo and behold, it was the deer we call Rosie, and It's just a deer I just haven't made my decision on yet this year. I thought he was probably a 3-year-old last year, but it's one of them things that, like, you just, anytime you got to talk yourself into shooting a deer, I feel like I've always, you know, later decided, man, I wish I would have let that deer go. Just decided to pass him tonight. And anyway, I'm gonna watch the footage now for the first time because I really wasn't on him that close. I haven't gotten, other than just trail camera pictures of him too much this year, but ended up, let's just say we could have shot him pretty easy. So yeah, he's a nice deer. He's a real nice deer. We'll see what happens the rest of the season. Coors did not show.